Hey guys, how's it going today? Welcome to a brand new series of a game called Mars Horizon. This is a game that a couple of you guys have wanted to get on to the YouTube channel, and this game was suggested to me via the Discord channel that I have. And if you would like to put out your game suggestions and such, you can go ahead and join that Discord server. That link is in the description down below. But this game is a space tycoon game, almost a little bit like KSP. It's a little bit dumbed down than KSP. We're obviously not going to be constructing a whole contraption or vehicle by scratch. But it's very cool, and it's a little bit more realistic than KSP as far as the management aspect goes. Not so much of physics based or anything like that, but it's very much managing your own agency. So we're gonna just get started. I've already played the tutorial, so I kind of know a little bit what I'm doing, but we're going to go ahead and make a new game, and our options are ESA, NASA, China, Soviet Union, China, and Japan. I'm going to play NASA. It's the United States of America's agency, and that's, America. Okay, so let's just go ahead and disable tutorials because I've already done it. And I'm just going to do Pioneer. I don't really think, maybe. And I think I'm going to keep the auto-resolve to just request missions. It's just default. I don't really know what that means. But let's go ahead and start the game. Welcome, Director. The space race has begun. Staying ahead of the pack will require unprecedented feats of engineering and no shortage of daring. Your role is to develop our space program, leading us into orbit and beyond. Keep our agency at the forefront of space science and inspire generations to come with our triumphs. Humans will one day set foot on another planet. Make sure we get there first. Good luck, Director. Alright, so, there we go. We are the director of our agency. So right away, let's go ahead and get some research. So we're going to need a launch pad to begin with. Can't really launch any rockets without it. So let's start researching that. So I think I'll go ahead and cover a little bit of the basics of this game really quickly. As you can see, there's basically three different trees of research. We've got missions, which essentially when we research those, we have different missions available to us. Buildings, which, are buildings that we can build, and they do various different things for us. Vehicles are basically just like boosters and rockets and stuff like that we can use to get our payload higher. And that's basically about it as far as research goes. So we're gonna have that researching. Now this game works kind of like a turn-based game, where each month is essentially a turn, and we have our headquarters here, so we can build various things here. We don't have any other buildings except for these two right now. There's also diplomacy, so this is where we can kind of see how we're doing based off of our relationships with other agencies around the world. Obviously, Soviet Union not too great with us. So we start off in 1957. So we are trying to get to the moon currently as fast as possible. That is essentially our task right now. But so if you guys don't know, Soviet Union and the United States was essentially the leading competition for the space race back in the late 1950s. So that is essentially why they are our antagonist, I guess, for right now. So going over our kind of materials and such, we've got funds. So currently we have 100,000 credits, and we are gaining 53 per month. And then research, which is, science, which is going to be used towards research. We are getting 112 each month and currently have 0. This is our support tier. Based off of your support tier, it's going to give you more funds, which, you know, you can obviously use to get more science and also just get more missions and such, like stuff like that. Currently the only thing that we have is the Earth, so we kind of have to do some missions around Earth before we can do missions to the moon, to Mars, and so forth. So we'll see kind of what this game has to offer, but let's go ahead and get to the next month. Alright, so a small launchpad has been researched, so we can go over to the base and build it. And something kind of interesting about this game is based off of where you build certain things, it will create new benefits for you. So as you can see, this building right here already has a plus, and when I place this building, it has a plus to this building, but if I bring it too close, it has a negative effect when it's right next to this building. So those negative effects can be seen in the bottom right hand corner, and so you can see negative 2% vehicle build time, which is a good thing, and then minus 1% payload reliability, which is obviously a bad thing. So I think I'm going to go ahead and build it right here. Another thing that you have to think about is that if we build it here, there is an obstruction here, and it's going to cost $1,500,000, so 1.5 million credits, which is not nearly what we have. So this is kind of our only option. So we'll get that building, and this is going to take who knows how long. It looks like 1 month for this building, and then we have to research something else. So we already have the sounding rocket, which is going to be used for our first mission. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start researching the artificial satellite. Alright, so and if we click on this, this will also show us all of our milestones and missions and stuff like that. Currently all that we have unlocked is the test launch. You can also see mission progress for all of the agencies here. Currently nobody is actually working towards this, so it's really no issue yet. But let's go ahead and plan a mission. And so right here, we are going to have to select the vehicle. Now this is just basically a test launch, so it's not going to be anything too big. But we actually can't do it because we still don't have the small launch pad. So let's go ahead and back out of this. But luckily nobody else is working on it, so we don't really have to worry about it too much. But as we unlock more missions inside of the research tree, these will become unlocked, and then we will also get more requests too that way. And requests are kind of interesting. It's kind of like private organizations, like let's say a cell phone company asking for a satellite to increase coverage, or a cable, or something on the lines of that. So that's kind of like what the use of the requests are. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to the next month. Alright, so small launch pad is complete. So let's go ahead and, well, that's perfect. I guess let's go ahead and get our build sounding rocket. So there's our rocket. Name is Magnificent. It is pretty magnificent. And right here we can see some of the stats. These don't really matter too much currently because we only have a rocket and that's it. There's just fuel and a thruster. So we also have launch reliability, which, you know, this first launch is pretty terrible. As you get more launches, though, it'll become more and more reliable. So you're kind of trying to use the same things as much as possible until you just can't use them anymore. So this one's fine. It's going to cost us 80,000, and it's going to be 2 months of build time. So let's go ahead and confirm that. And let's build the vehicle. Alright, let's go back to the solar system. Alright, and there's probably nothing else for us to do. So let's just get to the next month. And still nothing to do. Research is still researching. And we can't change our active mission. Diplomacy we can look at, but nothing's really changed. I wonder actually if anybody else has No, nobody's made any progress, really. So, let's go to the next month. And artificial satellite research complete. Okay, perfect. And also, we unlocked the moon, apparently. That's interesting. So as you can see, our vehicle is complete now, too, for our test launch. Launch reliability is 25%. Not exactly great. But let's go ahead and set up the launch preparations. So for this overview, we kind of have a couple of things that we can do. Now this is an uncrewed mission, so we don't have to worry about any crew members or anything like that. And training is still still locked. We don't have the appropriate building for that. So let's go ahead and get a launch date set up. Oh my, look at this. So we've got Japan and ESA. They are both planned in July. Now we want to beat them. So let's try to go for June. Hopefully we can beat them. Hopefully June is going to be a good launch time. So let's go ahead and select that date, and we'll confirm the mission setup. Alright, let's go back to the solar system. So we now have to wait for the test launch, and we've got some research. So we could get the payload, Explorer, we're also going to need to get the Vanguard and the Viking. I think I'm going to go ahead and start researching the Vanguard. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to the next month. Alright, Vanguard research is complete. That's great. It is test launch day. Hopefully everything is in order, and you know, we really only have one attempt at this because ESA in Japan is right behind me. So let's go ahead and launch this mission. Hopefully it is a nice sunny day. Oh, it is rainy. Well, that is very unfortunate. Let's go ahead and still try the test launch though. We need this to be a success. We'll see how much this is affecting us. Hopefully it's not raining too hard. I mean, it looks like it's pretty hard, but it looks like minus 20% terrible conditions. Oh my. That is not good at all. We have a 5% launch reliability, so there is a lot of bad things that could happen. Critical failure, 24%. Negative event, 71%. Launch success, 4%. Positive event, 1%. So, we could look at rescheduling the launch. We might have to. Are you sure you want to reschedule the launch? Weather conditions may improve or worsen on future dates. I don't know if it can get any more severe than this, so let's go ahead and reschedule this. We're going to have to set it for July now, so we're going to be at the same time as ESA and Japan. Hopefully it is. Hopefully we're launching before them. But let's go ahead and confirm that mission setup. Alright, so 1 month away. Let's get a new mission going. Well, a new research going. So we'll just go for the Viking, which is the upper stage. Oh, wait. Did I not select it? There we go. Okay. And there's nothing for us to build right now. So let's go ahead and get to the next month. Alright, so it is launch day now. Now we cannot, if we were to, you know, reschedule again, then that would mean that we would give up first place, and that is not something I want to do. So, let's go ahead and launch this mission, and let's just hope for the best. And it looks like it's just a little dark. Looks like this is going to be a nighttime event today, or an early morning. Alright, what is our good conditions? Plus 5%. Alright, fantastic. I mean, this is probably the best thing that we could possibly do. So, let's go ahead and, you know, let's continue. Alright.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, we have liftoff.
We have liftoff.
Yes, we do. I just said that. Whoa. Looks good. Looks pretty good. Doesn't seem like any negative effects happened. So, let's see what happened. Okay, so we did get a negative effect. So, minus 25% of science mission reward. Well, that's okay. We weren't going to be getting much science from this anyway. But as you can see, this sounding rocket now leveled up, and we now have plus 15% of the reliability off of it. So, very good. Alright. Mission complete. Test launch first. Yes. We did it before anybody else. So, very good. So, we got some support, which is great. And it looks like we've got quite a bit of science for that. So, 187 science for 1 month. Very good. Alright, China is launching test launch next month. Okay, well, it doesn't matter because we won. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at this. And you completed the mission in first place. Yes, we did. So it doesn't look like they've launched yet. So it seems like we might get priority over anybody else. So that's good to know. Alright, so let's go look at requests. Nothing yet. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and get to the next month. And it looks like we've got a funding review in 6 months. So Congress is going to decide whether or not to give us more funding or not. Hopefully they do. I think they will. Viking research complete. Nice. Alright, so we could continue upgrading some boosters and such like that, but I actually want to go to missions. I think it's going to be important for us to get this payload now. So let's get that. We're also going to need all of this stuff too. It's going to take a little bit before we can do some more stuff. But it looks like we have a new request. So launch a sounding rocket equipped with a 35mm camera to capture images of the curvature of the Earth from high altitudes. Alright, we can do that. We can prove those flat earthers that the Earth is indeed round. Alright, let's go ahead and plan this mission. Alright, we just need the sounding rocket, which, you know, we've gotten pretty reliable over the last launch, so we're at 40% launch reliability, and the name is Emperor today. Alright, confirm. Alright, let's go ahead and build that vehicle. Alright, let's go back, and nothing else for us to do right now, so let's go next month. Explorer research complete. Nice. Alright, so that means that we will have a brand new mission. That's very exciting. Now, let's go ahead and start researching the research lab. So that way, hopefully, we can get some more science per month. That would be great. And also we have the new milestone now too. Now I'm hoping that nobody else is working on this currently, because we are going to be doing the test nope, not the test flight, sorry, the test launch of the high altitude photography. So go ahead and view our plan. Complete in 1 month. All right, so nothing else for us to do right now, so let's go to the next month. Alright, the high altitude photography vehicle is complete, the Emperor, and launch reliability is at 40%. Let's go ahead and get the launch preparations in order. And let's select our launch date. Alright, so it looks like it's pretty good for the next 4 months. So let's go ahead and get November. And it looks like 1958 is around the corner. So we are going to have a new year upon us. Alright, let's confirm that mission setup. And the launch is approved. Very nice. Hopefully it is good conditions. We will have to wait and see. Okay, and how is anybody doing? Nobody has started this. Fantastic. Alright, let's go to the next month. Research lab research. Whoa, research lab research complete. Fantastic. And today is the launch day. Alright, so no training set. Yes, and let's go ahead and launch this mission. Alright, so again, early morning. A little cloudy, slightly cloudy. Alright, so good conditions, plus 6%. Fantastic. That's what we want to see. Alright, let's go ahead and continue.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, everything's looking good.
We have liftoff.
Yes, we do. I couldn't say it better myself. Alright, things are looking very good. Alright, I haven't really had a rocket fail yet, so I don't really know what it looks like when they fail. Alright, secure launch, no mission effect. Well, that's good. Alright, so this rocket is now at level 2. So we have achieved a 55% reliability with this rocket. Very nice. Alright. Mission rewards didn't really... Oh, so we did actually get a little bit of support, so that's good. And quite a bit of science, too, for just 1 month. So that's great. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead for the rocket test pad. And we also have a new building to build now, too. Alright, the research lab. Alright, where can we build this? Okay, so there's only one negative effect, it looks like, from right here. So I think we'll just go ahead and build it right there. It seems like a very good spot. So, minus 2% vehicle build cost and minus 3% payload build cost. So, really making things efficient with cost. Fantastic. Alright, so that's our research lab. And we've got research going. Let's go to the next month. Alright, rocket test pad is good to go. Go ahead and build this bad boy. This thing is pretty expensive. Now, as you can see, this has 2 positives right here. And it looks like it has no effect on this building. So building it right here is no problem at all. Plus 1% launch reliability, minus 3% vehicle build cost. Oh, that sounds good to me. Alright, let's go ahead and research the spacecraft assembly facility. And that looks good. Now, the question is, though, is how is anybody... Okay, it looks like Japan will launch this mission in 7 months. So we need to beat them, and we're a little behind on that. So, let's go ahead and plan our mission. Select our payload. And we have the Explorer, which is the standard, this is the standard model. We're not going to be doing anything too crazy yet. But this looks good to me. Let's go ahead and select this payload and build that payload. Alright, so we might be a little behind, but I think we should be able to still achieve a first place win for this, hopefully. Budget review. Yes, here we go. Nice. Nice. We did get a raise. So, very nice. We will accept that. So, spacecraft assembly facility research complete. Alright, let's go ahead and build that then. We will go ahead and plop this guy down. Now, I think that this gives us bonuses in all of these. I wonder... Not remove critical buildings. I was wondering if I could maybe, like, move something, but it doesn't seem like that is the case. So, because this gives you bonuses for everything. So I guess we'll really have to see about what bonus will be the best. So plus 1% payload reliability, minus 3% vehicle build time. That is all good. Minus 2% vehicle build time, minus 3% vehicle build time, so total of minus 5%. That one's a little not as good. Not as good. think I'm going with either this one or this. And because I can't afford this, it's a little too pricey right now, we're going to have to go ahead and build it right here. But that will be fine. Alright, let's get some more research now. Let's get mission control. Alright, let's go the next month now. Now, how are we doing on our active mission? Okay, Japan. Japan 6 months out. It's a little scary. It's getting close. Research lab is complete. Very nice. And it looks like our payload is complete now too. Alright. Support reward. Payload reliability minus 10%. That's not great. Alright, let's go ahead and design this vehicle. Alright, new design. Alright, so this is the upper stage. And we'll just go with the Viking. And yeah, that looks good. And let's select our booster, and we will go with the Vanguard. So we are going with a Vanguard Viking setup. And I think let's go ahead and confirm. This is going to take 2 months to build. And with the Japan, I believe it's 6 months out. So I think we should just barely beat them, which is fantastic. Hopefully, there's no problems with our launch periods. Alright. Now, I think everything else is set up. Go to the next month. Alright, rocket test pad is complete. Very nice. And we're still researching mission control. Let's go next month. Spacecraft assembly facility is complete. And I think our rocket is complete now too. Yes. Yeah, artificial satellite. The whole vehicle is complete. Alright. Fantastic. 54% launch reliability isn't the best. But this is our first time launching any of this. So, next time's always going to be better. Go ahead and get... Oh! For this mission, we need to get some mission training. So, you know, we will do that. Let's get launch reliability training. So this is going to basically improve based off of how much time we have between now and the launch. So, as you can see, max training bonus is plus 15%, and training bonus per month is plus 3%. So, max we can do is 5 months, but it's still nice to know. Alright, and then let's go ahead and select the launch date. Now, as we can see, Japan is doing it in July. Now, I want to do it as soon as possible, but May is suboptimal, as you can see, so it will give us minus 20% launch reliability. So let's go ahead and select June, and hopefully we get the best, and that's going to give us quite a little bit more training. But if need be, we can select July if June turns out to being a rainy day. Hopefully it is not. Alright, let's confirm this mission setup. Alright, so the research is still going. Everything looks good. Let's go ahead and next month. And there's really not much else we can do right now, so that's next month again. Alright, the artificial satellite. Here we go, ready for launch. It is an optimal day, and we are looking at some pretty good chances for a success for this mission. Go ahead and launch. Alright, it looks like it is a optimal day. Possibly adequate. The launch day, the Seraphic. It's June 1958. A historic event for NASA. Alright. Good conditions, plus 9%. That's fantastic. We are at a prime 69% launch reliability. So let's go ahead and continue. We will go for this launch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
butter my biscuits, that launch looked incredible. Everything's looking good. Very nice. Very nice. That deserves a round of applause. Alright, so we did get a negative. Minus 10% payload reliability for duration of mission. Alright, that is unfortunate, but I think everything still went good. The Vanguard Viking setup that we had, or the Viking Vanguard setup we had, it looks like it is all good and leveled up. Yes, now we get to play a little bit of a mini game here. Alright, so we need to collect 2 comms and 2 data for this mission. And as you can see, we have a various amount of commands here. We have 4 power right now, and as you can see, some of this requires power, and some of it requires data or comms, and some of it requires data and electricity, and comms and electricity, and it gives you the most amount. Now, there's a really easy way to kind of go about these. So, yeah. So we get 2 commands per turn, and each time you do this, it uses power. This is the objective that we're going for right here. It's a pretty easy objective for the first one, and as you can see, we get a bonus reward if we reach this too. So I'm going to try to go for that bonus reward, and I think we can do it if we do this. So that gives us a couple extra data. Let's go ahead and confirm those commands. Hopefully they are a success. Looks like the first command is a success. And I'm sorry, I have to accept that. Alright. Second command. Oh no. That is a failure. Alright. Camera shutter failure. An electrical malfunction in the camera has resulted in a reduced data generation. This command's output will be reduced. No! Dang it. We might not be able to go for that bonus anymore. Let's go ahead and try to resist it. We'll use up a little bit more electricity, but I think we can be alright with that. So actually, we still got the data for that. Nice. But one problem is we don't have very much power now. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to recharge. And then we will do this. And we have 3 turns remaining. So we still have some time for that bonus. Confirm commands, yes. Okay, that has succeeded. That is good. Signal return test successfully completed. Fantastic. Okay, so at this point, we just need to get... Well, okay, so we need... How are we going to do this? Because we need 3 comms, and we need 3 data total. I think for this one we do this and that, and then the next turn we will do purely comms, and we should be able to get it. Okay, perfect. That was a success. Alright, we'll accept that. The camera shutter was able to work that time. And then we will go for this one. And power and confirm commands. And we should be able to be successful with that. Hopefully. Nice! Very nice. Alright. We'll accept that. And it looks like we were able to achieve the bonus. And we got the objective. Very good. Alright, artificial satellite, we got first place. Haha, take that, Japan. And we got quite a bit of support for that. And quite a bit of science, too. So, very well done. Alright, you guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Mars Horizon. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys liked this video and you guys want more of this game, please hit that like button, and also let me know in the comments down below. And as always, if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, anything of the sorts, please leave them in the comments down below. Make sure to check out the description as well, where you can find various links. You can find my Discord, my Twitter, and also if you would be willing to, you can go ahead and support me on Patreon as well. And of course, I would like to thank the Patreons that already support me. If you liked this and you want more of this as well, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so very much for watching this episode, and I will see you guys in the next episode.